Hope you guys are doing good today. This is Jamie with Southeastern Soul Tribe. If you have not already subscribed to my channel, please do so. And ring the notification bell so you can get updates every time that I post a new post. So, also $35 for personal readings. Please let me know if you'd like to have one. The information will be below this video or in the About section. And that's my spiel. On the split, Carrying Connections, Walking Away, and the song I was getting was Passionate Kisses, whoa, whoa, passionate kisses from you. And that's all I could hear of it. It's a country music song, maybe from the 90s, not sure. Maybe you're thinking about passionately kissing somebody, or somebody's thinking about that with you, Aries. I don't know. Let's see what's going on. Walking away from Carrying Connections. Who knows? Angel of Balance is here in the reverse, though. For Aries. Aries. Angels, ancestors, guides, and spirit. What does our Aries collective need to know for this reading? For Aries. All right, the community card for the recent past is in the reverse. There may have not been a lot of support or investments from community in some kind of endeavor, and you may currently no longer be jealous of something or someone, or of some kind of partnership. Doesn't have to be love. There can be jealousy within a community that's finally starting to go away in some manner. I don't know. Well, okay. And a lack of action being taken in the near future. Not moving, maybe working too much with the 8 here. But if it's in the reverse, it's possible that we lost a job or something we took quick action on that people might have been envious of in the past. Interesting, because not all of these cards are in reverse, but those 3 cards definitely came out that way. Weird. Let's see what else Spirit has to say. You might be getting ready to throw your hands in the air like you just don't care. That card wanted to stick to the table here. So who knows? Let's look. What's going on for our Aries collective? Spirit, angels, ancestors, guides, and their relationships. What's going on for them? Might be dealing with a Leo, somebody who can't stand on their own. Or a Leo may be leaning into a decision, looking out on the horizon about a decision, but they have no way to stand there on their own. I'm going to keep this as the base of the reading because of the way it fell out. And there may be a message of knowledge about that, or you just now might be hearing about that. Possibly. What's crossing that energy? All right, Queen of Wands. Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius. The Leo was up there in the upright. Here's another one crossing this energy with the Queen of Wands. This is either someone who has a lot of self-esteem or passion behind the things that they do. And even though they have a lot of passion, and I see a lot of exuberance, a lot of happiness, sunny disposition, kind of, they're having a hard time standing on their own. Their Nine of Pentacles is in the reverse. Message of truth about that. And crossing, sexy Queen of Wands who has no money. Yes. Recent past for our Aries collective. We did not make an investment, and we did not travel to, from, or with that individual, or it clearly had something to do with a Cancerian energy who wasn't exactly on the up and up about things. There was complete lack of investment here in the recent past. And now on the table, we're sitting here thinking about happiness, sexy, happiness, passionate, smart, penniless, somebody. Or we might be in that position. What is in the hopes and dreams? Well, either someone here is hoping not to have to make an offer or start new or bring in a new emotional space or open up a new emotional space in any kind here. Toward what, Spirit? What are we hoping and thinking about not having to offer emotionality to? Knight of Cups, a younger water sign that's in the reverse. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, or it's just an immature energy. The Knight of Cups in the reverse is not coming. They thought about it, but they're not. And they're not bringing a cup with them either. I mean, all of it's dumped out. This is I'm reneging. So that's something we were thinking about here. And what is the fear position? There's a fear around not feeling like we lost anything. Interesting. So this is something we ruminate about. And I wouldn't feel too bad if that never happened. That's how that feels over here. Well, that's why envy's in the reverse. I don't feel bad about it. I don't feel like they're part of my community. I'm not going to take action on it. And I'm going to quit giving energy to it. I didn't make an investment in the past. I'm going to go towards something that's more happy for me and fulfilling. I may not have the money to go to it, but I'll get the message some way. That's another angle for how we look at that. What's coming in the near future for Aries? Aries is walking away, leaving 8 cups behind and headed towards something that is more sustainable. I noticed they're going toward the sun, so Aries might be headed toward a Leo energy. What about that? What else about that 8 of Cups? Could be leaving behind a fire sign as well. Leaving one fire sign and going toward another one. Here's another 8. Interesting. That's an 8 in the upright. But what you might have gained, you could have lost as well. We may have quit a job. We may be going back to something in the future that we had in the past. But what we're walking toward, there's not a lot of abundance there. Somebody don't have money or whatever. We may lose money to go toward this. Or we may lose stability of some kind. What else? Sagittarius energy. We know it's going to take a lot of patience, or we may actually be headed toward a Sagittarius, or may find a Sagittarius we know might have lost a job. There's no connection there. The 2 of Cups is in reverse, or we might have walked away because of someone not working or not having a job. It takes a lot of patience for us to do that, and we are dumping out the cups over here. It may have something to do with the Sagittarius. What's an outside influence for Aries? There's a Queen of Swords in the reverse. Aries, no, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. But there's an equal give and take here. 6 of Pentacles, and go into calmer waters. But this Libra, Gemini, Aquarius has their back turned to this in some way. They're looking toward the past. You're walking, Aries is walking toward the future. But also, this Queen of Swords, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, may not have ever gotten the whole truth. Or they may even be closed off to what the truth of the matter is. Because she's in the reverse. She may be having her back turned to what's actually giving and calming things down. But a Queen of Swords in the reverse too, she could know the truth. She could have the education and all that, but she can't see it. She can't use it. She can't find it in some way in this particular reading. What's in the potential outcome for Aries? Ain't no rest for the wicked. Money don't grow on trees. Ain't no rest for the weary either. That's what that means. Resting on laurels and a judgment call being made. Looking to our higher power to base a judgment. Could be dealing with a Libra as well. Libra cast judgment. Libra is judgment. And making a judgment call about the lack of options that we have. 7 Cups in the reverse. We got 8 of Cups in the upright up there. 7 Cups in the reverse. So there might be a small feeling of luck. Then we dumped it out over here. And there's a Pisces energy that may just... Pisces in the reverse will be loose-lipped. They'll tell too many things or whatever. But also, this is no longer waiting. We're coming out of the tree or coming out of the hanging post because someone has a brand new idea. Aries, Taurus, or Libra in the upright. Somebody may be graduating from Queen of Swords that's in the reverse to the Empress, becoming a wife, a mother, running an empire in some way, and no longer feeling left out in the cold here. Someone is still in their head about it, though, and not communicating. So there is an Empress coming out. They don't feel left out in the cold, but they're also ruminating in their mind about a lack of communication from an Aries, Taurus, Libra masculine. This is the Emperor in the upright. This is the person with all the power in the world to control an empire, to help others, to be that pillar of dependency and the business owner, the everything, but he's not. And we're not getting communication from him either. So, but we're going to drop 5 of those swords in the near future. We're going to quit worrying about it. We're going to cut out any non-committal energy going in the near future. And we may even turn the house upside down. Taurus in reverse. This means that we're breaking commitments. Breaking commitments, broken commitments, all over the place. And I just heard peace and equality above commitment. So there may be more peace and equality by yourself. It cuts out envy. It cuts out people in the community. And we pull back on the action that we may have been taking or that we were thinking about taking in the near future. So, what's coming up, Aries, is going to take a lot of patience. I see broken commitments all over this. And it's a higher perspective judgment call. But be careful that you don't make hasty decisions to cut things out before hearing from Spirit, because the Hangman is in reverse, or else we're just trying to speed things up. We got a new idea and everything. We're thinking about it a lot, but we don't feel bad. But there's a problem in communication and a problem in the household stability here. Lack of support from community. But no, we got to drop jealousy, and we got to drop any kind of swift action that could be happening in this case. Spirit, angels, ancestors, God, show me here. What do we need to know for advice for our Aries collective? The Devil. Karmic connections, Capricorn. These people are chained together because there's a lesson to learn from it. If you're not actually dealing with a Capricorn, then there's something toxic about this dynamic. And that's probably why it might be coming apart. Something toxic in this dynamic, Aries. And we're going to ask about that. Why is the Devil here for advice? Somebody is not listening to their higher self, not listening to what Spirit's guidance is in any way. Or we've got a Capricorn in the upright and we got Pisces in the reverse. Sneaky, sneaky Pete. What else do we need to know about this for Aries? Dropping the swords out of the heart. Trying to heal a heart space. What else for Aries? That's the Ace in the Pentacles. That's the new start that gets dumped out. There's the Ace of Cups in the reverse and the Ace of Pentacles in the reverse. So there's nothing tangible and nothing emotional coming forward. And that might be where the heart healing comes from. Or we have to hold back on these offers until we heal our heart space. Because we're just coming out of a karmic connection. Any other advice for Aries? There's that Ace of Cups in the reverse again. It's the same story that was back here. No offers. You got to hold back on it for now. What else? What else does Aries need to know? Pull back on messages because there is a choice to be made here. Gemini energy coming up in the near future. What do we need to know about the Lovers? What's the choice here for Aries? All right. The choice to communicate about a lack of work or a loss of a job needs to be made. What else about that for Aries? Drop the things that we're holding on that does not serve us. 4 Pentacles being held on to. It's paycheck to paycheck or just barely getting by. And we also need to talk about not only that, but our weaknesses. We need to talk about our weaknesses. We also need to talk about how that our self-confidence levels have dropped a little bit. But the King of Pentacles is a strong suit. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, masculine, and the Pentacles is in the upright. So one party seems to have abundance in some tangible way, and the other party has enough to give equally back and forth, but there's no abundance for them to stand on their own. But the person that you could be dealing with, if it's an air sign or something, they don't know enough to make an informed decision because the truth has been withheld from that individual. But in the near future, there is calming down and an equal give and take. Possible friendship. And you can't build anything until you build a friendship, period. Any other advice for Aries for the near future? What else does Aries need to know? Stop juggling. Pick one. Aries needs to pick one. Pick a side. Pick a pentacle. Somebody may end up feeling left out in the cold in some way when that's done. But there's been a lack of honesty and education here. Withholding truth and information from someone is a control tactic. Someone who does that is manipulating. And that's why things haven't calmed down. The King and Queen of Swords is in the reverse. Libra, Gemini, Aquarius energy. But if this isn't a person, this is simply manipulating information, manipulating the truth. And that's why things are topsy-turvy. So Aries, either you or someone you're dealing with is doing that. And Spirit is giving us no choice now. The cups are getting dumped out and the pawns are being rearranged here. So Spirit says somebody here needs to cut it out. Period. All right, let's get some animal oracle advice for our Aries collective. Passionate kisses, whoa, whoa. Passionate kisses from you. Yeah, I see a lot of passion here. I see a lot of fire energy. Leo, Sagittarius. That's the passionate kisses. The action. All that stuff. So, this might have been a relationship or a situation that was purely built on passion to begin with. And there's not really any love involved in it. And when somebody runs out of money, we walk away. Show me. Spirit, advice for Aries. It's time to stop complaining and focus your attention on the blessings in life. Yes, beware. If everything you focus on is about stability and money, and there's a lack of truth, communication, and a lack of love or emotional place, if it's transactional, it won't work. It will be destroyed. The house will come down. Taurus in the reverse. What else? Okay. Express yourself through rhythm movement by drumming and dancing. So music might be essential. You might need to get out and cut loose or something. Yeah, music is essential to your healing and well-being, whether singing, playing an instrument, or listening. So if you've gotten away from that environment, it's time to re-enter. That's where the ticket's at. That's how you'll open your heart space back up and pull the swords out of it. Because truthfully, what we do from a heart space is exactly how we experience growth. Because you can try to grow things based on how much money you're going to make, but if you don't enjoy it from your heart, and it's not creative, and it doesn't give back to others, it will not thrive because there's no fulfillment in it. Money can leave you as fast as it comes. I'm a poster child for that. So Aries, if you're doing something based on those things, and it's not about love, just passionate kisses or whatever, something built on sex, or somebody's doing that with you, somebody needs to take their power back and go have some fun, mingle in the community, because it's been in the reverse. Don't worry about people being envious or whatever, and stop taking action on things that do not serve your heart and the higher good and perspective of others. Because we're meant to be doing something that creates growth and abundance. And I don't mean money when I say abundance. Unless you're all about money and you're going to find this situation on repeat over and over again. So it's up to you. But that's your advice today, Aries. And until next time, much love and light to you and yours. Get out there and have a good time. Mwah.